Have you ever felt like your love story doesn't look the way it's supposed to? Like something is missing, like it's not magical enough? Maybe you don't feel butterflies all the time, so maybe it's not real love? Or perhaps you believe that true love just works, effortlessly, no effort required. Stop for a moment. Because what if the problem isn't you, or your partner, or your relationship? What if the problem is what you were taught to believe about love? Today on Decode Love, we're unraveling the most toxic myths about love that so many of us still believe. Some of them sound beautiful, but they're dangerous, and they could be ruining your ability to experience real, healthy love. Let's start with one of the most romantic-sounding lies ever told. True love is easy. You've heard it in movies, seen it in books, heard it from friends. When you meet the one, everything just flows. But love, real love, is not effortless. It takes work, patience, communication, and emotional growth. Believing love should be easy makes people walk away the moment things get difficult, thinking it must not be meant to be. But the truth is, the strongest relationships are not the ones that never face struggles. They're the ones where both people choose to grow through them. Then there's the myth we all secretly want to be true. If they love me, they'll know what I feel. It sounds romantic, but love doesn't come with psychic powers. If you need more affection, more reassurance, more support, you have to say it. Expecting your partner to guess your needs is a recipe for disappointment and resentment. Healthy love is built on expression, not assumption. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's the bridge to real intimacy. Another popular one? Love is enough. We see people stay in toxic, painful relationships because they believe love will fix everything. But love alone is not a relationship strategy. You can love someone and still be completely incompatible. You can love someone and still not feel safe, heard, or respected. Love without emotional maturity, communication, and shared values is not enough. Love isn't a feeling you fall into. It's a choice you live out, day by day. Here's one that's especially dangerous. Love should hurt. This myth runs deep. We've been taught that if it's intense, dramatic, painful, then it must be real. But pain is not proof of love. If someone controls you, disrespects you, or constantly hurts you, that's not passion, it's emotional abuse. Yes, love requires growth, and growth can be uncomfortable. But real love should never destroy your self-worth or leave you doubting your dignity. Here's a modern myth that's sneaky because it hides behind empowerment. You should never need anyone to be happy. Of course, you should know your worth and love yourself, but pretending that you don't need connection, closeness, or support is not strength. It's avoidance. We are wired for connection. You're allowed to need love. You're allowed to need someone. Needing love doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. Let's move to one that silently kills relationships. If it's real, you'll never doubt it. That sounds so comforting, but it's simply not true. Every relationship will go through seasons of doubt, insecurity, and uncertainty. You will question things, not because love is gone, but because you're human, and love is not static. In fact, doubt often shows up when something matters deeply, when you're growing, shifting, and learning how to love better. Doubt doesn't always mean leave. Sometimes it means look deeper. Now let's talk about a big one. Jealousy is a sign of love. No, it's a sign of fear. Fear of losing someone, fear of not being enough. But when jealousy becomes controlling, checking phones, limiting freedom, isolating partners, that's not love. That's possession. True love is based on trust. Love says, I want you to be free, and I trust you to stay. Here's one that makes people walk away from something beautiful too soon. When you meet the one, you'll just know immediately. Sometimes you won't. Sometimes love starts quietly, with safety, with peace, with slow unfolding. Not every great love story begins with fireworks. Some begin with steady, slow-burning warmth, and those are often the ones that last. Don't overlook someone amazing because you didn't feel a cinematic spark on day one. Real connection often grows in silence, not noise. So, how many of these myths have you carried with you? How many shaped the way you loved, or the people you chose, or walked away from? We grow up surrounded by love stories that lie to us. Songs, movies, social media, all feeding us ideas about what love should look like. But love isn't supposed to look like anything. It's supposed to feel safe, feel supportive, feel real. Unlearning myths about love is not easy, but it's necessary if you want to stop chasing illusions and start building something that lasts. And if this episode opened your eyes, you'll want to stick around for the next one. And if you found yourself in any of these myths today, I see you. You're not broken. You're just learning what love was never supposed to be. Leave a comment below. Which myth surprised you the most? Share this video with someone who still believes that love should be easy. And don't forget to subscribe, because we're rewriting everything you thought you knew about love.